Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. So we're back at Studio B today, and we're happy to announce that the fixes that we were working on yesterday has been completed and is currently in internal testing, and we've submitted it to go through to our premium members of Mzansi also. It's just being reviewed by Google and Apple. I'll try set things up with I'll try set things up with the Huawei app gallery, so we can also have some internal testers and premium members of Mzansi over there checking things out. But yeah, it's at the moment, so I'm going to do more testing. We can do it tonight also to see if everything is running fine in our, what is this now? In our MIH. So it looks like we're running into some issues. Standard stuff when it comes to the MIH Live. So error response from daemon. So cool, let's before we do things, before we proceed with that, let's switch cameras and we can see what's good. Let me know if you have any questions about the MIH app or all of those kind of things, but let's show you now. So let me over here, and then I will flip my screen, and then I'll flip over here also. Perfect. Are you seeing it? Perfect. I'll bring it down a little bit also. So this is our code. So this is the error message here at the bottom, which is quite strange. What is it saying? Error response from daemon. Failed to create task for container. Failed to create SM tasks. You know what? Let's just take this to Gemini and see what Gemini has to say about things. So let's open up Gemini. Thank you so much, Yaya, for joining us. We do see you out here. Shout out. Let me minimize this. Cool. Perfect. Shout out, Demon Fox, if you're out there, shout out. So let's see, let's send this through to Gemini. And I'll just increase it a little bit so we can see on TikTok also. Failed to create this container, common error, NVIDIA, SMI. So it looks like an NVIDIA issue. Okay. So it seems to be an NVIDIA issue with our Docker stuff. So let's see what changed. Also, I haven't made any new games yet. No problem, Demon Fox. So Demon Fox is over on Twitch right now. Shout out. How's the PC treating you? Were you playing your Rocket League games yesterday? Let us know. So missing GPUs flags. Oh. So let's see what happened over here. So this is our Docker file. Our Docker file has to do with getting our different containers and stuff up and running. So everything is over here all. Let's try and create it again and see what happens. Docker compose up. Let's see what happens. I'll make this a little bit bigger for us also. So for some reason it failed with specific containers. Let's go down first. You know, issues, they just appear and they get you. Thank you so much everyone for joining Apple Hub. Shout out. We appreciate you for being here. Yep, I'm trying to find an idea in my head to make a new game, but has to work on Code HS. So what language is Code HS? Oh my word. I hate when this thing happens. So what's Code HS, Demon Fox? So let's see, there's something that I did previously. So much drama when it comes to the MIH lives running on this laptop. It's because I don't Okay, so it looks like just our AI is. Hopefully, it's just our AI that's the problem. Let's try and run MIH, the latest version, and see what happens. In Chrome, yes. So, what kind of games? Hmm. Let's think. So, Demon Fox is saying that he wants to start developing a new game, but he's struggling to find some ideas. Hmm. Yo, I'm also stuck at that. So my plan in the next for the next game of MIH is to build like a Flappy Birds clone and make it specific to like South Africa. So a South African version of Flappy Birds. So I think that'll be something cool. Just going off of the strength of, or going off of the momentum of creating our first game inside MIH, which is the Minesweeper game. Okay, so everything is working fine except for our. Thank you so much. Who is that? Manson World, Manson Worldwide. Thank you so much for the likes. So yes, like I was saying, our first game inside MIH is the Minesweeper game. So this is what we are working on. Yo, what is all of this? Hey, let's close that. And if we start new game, we can select a level. This go easy, and you just click to find free spaces and to cover up bombs. So you can see like this one's a bomb, this one's a bomb, not a bomb. This is a bomb, not a bomb, not a bomb, bomb, not a bomb, not a bomb, bomb, nothing, 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 two, nothing. So there's a bomb over there, nothing here, two, nothing here, here, two, let's see, we stuck over here now. So this is where it gets tricky. So two, two. So it's 50-50 chance over here in this one. Yo, TikTok is not looking too good. Here's it over there. My bad, everyone. My bad. And then but better luck next time. That's what our first game is all about. So we want to keep things simple like this and create another simple game for us, which is the Flappy Birds game. But Demon Fox, you are saying that it's a school approved site over the USA. You can be taught and learn codes and make your own stuff in the programs you can run, but only downfall is you can't do much advanced code on there. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, but I think start off. Interesting. That's a very interesting conundrum that you have there. So what I'm thinking is, Demon Fox is, yeah, you can learn this tool, but I feel like this tool is locking you in on specific things, even though they do teach you how to code and it's approved by your school. So I guess that's why it's something that you're using. But I would use something a little bit more popular and used more often, like maybe like a Unity or a Unreal Engine or a Godot. I definitely want to learn Godot. Godot is like a free open source game engine. So that's a very cool one. So maybe you can check out some of those. I can't use other programs right now. Yeah. Makes sense. Well, engines, tech. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense why you would only do that. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's see. Interesting stuff. So yes, let's have a look at our change log. So it should be up over here. So remember everyone, let's head over to MIH, the live version of MIH. So currently we have 1,019 users and 49 businesses a part of the MIH community. So MIH is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. All you have to do to find it is search MIH or the MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. Let's see, Stream Elements. Ooh, shout out, has been following you for a month. Shout out, Demon Fox has been following me for 1 month, 22 days, and 23 hours. Shout out Demon Fox. I just got a notification now. Cool, cool, cool. So yes, this search MIH or MIH app and we should appear at the top of the list. So yes, let's head over to the Google Play one because I know for sure over here it should be telling me the new stuff. Yes, so this is our change logs. Let me just increase this slightly. Yeah. So if we have a look at the new features, so these features are only going to come out in version 1.2.1. Thank you so much for joining us, Demon Fox. We do appreciate you for diving into the chat, checking us out. Hope to see you again tomorrow. So yes, if we have a look over here, this is what's coming out in the new version of MIH. Hope the stream is good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if we have a look at the current version, we're currently on version 1.2.1. But let's see what happens when we increase. Yeah, this is better. Version 1.2.1. But the latest version of MIH, which we're going to release soon, is version 1.2.2. And this is what we're going to go through, the different features and stuff that are available over here. So if we have a look, there are 4 new features, 3 quality of life improvements, and 6 bugs that were squashed. So yeah, quite extensive, a lot of features that are available, a lot of new things that changed inside MIH in the next version. And our 2 flagship features are firstly the new Minesweeper game inside MIH, the Minesweeper package, and secondly it is the migration over to provider. So now we currently have a state management tool. So previously, since going live, since starting the MIH lives, people have been asking me, oh, what state management tools are you using? And I've been saying I'm using Hopes and Dreams because I was truly just using Hopes and Dreams for that. But now that I'm moved over to provider, I see that I was coding nonsense, and I was seeing the errors in my way. So things are much smoother, and you should see this inside MIH. Like when you submit information like a card or update your information, it doesn't take you outside of that package. It keeps you inside the package that you're on, and the data just changes and the UI updates on top of that. So that's super cool. I'm excited for what it unlocks in the future. Now that we do have a state management tool, it's going to be much easier and much simpler going forward and creating other features. Thank you so much for the likes. It's possible _ we appreciate you. So yes, so that's provider and the Minesweeper game, the 2 flagship features of the next version of MIH, version 1.2.1. Next, one of the members of Mzansi did ask for a new card to be added to the Mzansi wallet, and that card is the engine card. Next is I can't show you right now, but when you download it on your phone, you'll see it, or when we use it in production, you'll see it. But now when you switch different homes, so I think I should be able to show you over, yeah, hopefully if it takes me in. Yeah, so if you see, this is my picture over here. If I swipe over to the business side, the picture changes. Do you see that? So now it doesn't matter what page you are on, you now know exactly which page you're on. Instead of just reading the text, you're going to be you can see your profile picture also as looking at it. Or let me just use this one over here, which let me use this one going. No, let me not use this one. Alright, so that's your profile picture switching. So those are the 4 new features that we've added. Next is the quality of life improvement. So now we've also integrated, so currently we're using Google AdMob in order to serve ads to you inside MIH, and the ads are only in specific places, strategic places like the Mzansi wallet, the MIH calculator, and now also in the Minesweeper game. But what we've noticed is we were getting a lot of Timo ads, a lot of garbage ads, if I'm being honest. And it's either because we were new to the ads game and we're still building a reputation, or it was just there wasn't enough ads to serve to us, right? So that was my 2 conclusions. So what we did is we integrated MIH with meta ads. So now you will get more better ads. And I was using it today, and I did get a Crunchyroll ad, which is quite cool. A Crunchyroll is like a streaming service for anime. So I did get a Crunchyroll ad, which is cool. And it's very nice. And we've also changed and updated how we implement the ads to make it a little bit better, so that we also don't get banned by AdMob for requesting too many times or stuff like that. So we've updated that. Next, we've added a long press to our MIH button. This is in order to enable the placing down of the flags inside our Minesweeper game. So if you look at our board on the Minesweeper game, let's go to this one. If you look at the board of our Minesweeper game, I'll choose like very hard or something to have more tiles over there. Right, so if you have a look over here, all of these squares that you see on the screen right now, those are buttons, the MIH buttons, and we've added the click and hold functionality in order to place down your flag, but we've enabled it across MIH. So now if we need a button, if we need to click and hold the button, we do have that functionality now. Next is under about MIH, which I'm also happy about. If we go over here, you can see that instead of it being users, like what it is over here, it's now people. So now we have 1,019 people and 49 businesses are part of the MIH community. We are growing slowly but surely, and we can't wait to reach 50 businesses and 1,020 people are part of the MIH community. Thank you so much to everyone for downloading the MIH app and creating and setting up your MIH account. Remember, we are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. Then, so that's our quality of life improvements, 3 quality of life improvements. Sawubona Iki, nice to see you here this evening. Then, I think I should be able to show you this. So our first bug that we fixed was the QR code profile picture visibility. So let's have a look at one of the new businesses that set up their MIH account, and that would be I think it's Lightning X. Or let's go to the beauty salon, Tulani 19 Nails or Tulani 17 Nails. So with Tulani 17 Nails, you see they haven't added a profile picture yet. That's why we have the I don't know face. And because of that, when we head over to the QR code side, you can see there's nothing appears at the top. So we have fixed this. So let's go back over. This is the latest version in testing. So we'll do the exact same thing while using the app. We'll go to beauty salon, search. Same Tulani Nails, Tulani 17 Nails, and if we head over to the QR code, it now has the what is this thing? The I don't know face over there for you. So at least that one we fixed. Next is the type restriction. So one of the members of Mzansi who set up their business account, they put slashes in their type of business instead of like commas and things, and that slashes were breaking API calls down the line. So what we've done is we've restricted that. So if we head back over, let's say to our business profile and edit our business profile, and under our business type we could have slashes. So you can see I'm typing a whole lot of slashes right now. But if we go to the new version of MIH, the exact same place, under the business profile, and then click on edit profile. Now if you go there and do some slashes, do you see there's a message at the bottom of the screen? I'm not sure if you're able to see on TikTok, but that message is basically saying only comma, apostrophe, and a underscore, or and an underscore, special characters are allowed. So these are the characters that are available for you to use. Anything else is not allowed. So this is, let me see if the and works. And, or shift and, yeah, the and does work. But all of those other characters don't work. So we've added that in just to make sure that things don't break when you are using MIH. The next one is black screen on load. So I'm not sure if I'm able to show you this, but previously what would happen is while MIH was getting all of your data loaded, the screen would be black before it takes you into MIH. So I didn't like that user experience because you might be thinking that MIH is broken or something. So what we've done is we've changed it from a black screen to also a plain screen, but that screen now has the MIH colors inside it, so that you know that MIH is working. It's just loading and thinking. And I think we did add a loading indicator also for that. The next is the MIH auth. So this is the auth for specific packages. Oh, no. There's it over here, MIH auth. So there was an authentication loop when you tried to open the patient profile and the access control, all the patient manager, while using your mobile device. Quotes, nice to see you here this evening. While using your mobile device, what would happen is it would tell you to set up your authentication, even though your authentication was set up. It was an issue on our side when we were recreating the Android version. And that Android version, I forgot to add some configuration in on that side. That's why it wasn't able to access your authentication on your phone. But this is now fixed. On the new version, when it is released to the public, you will be able to check this out. Then, yeah, we disabled some search stuff. So previously, when you weren't able to search for something inside MIH, you were still able to type inside that search bar or the drop down menu. So we fixed this. This is some small UI changes that we did make to make MIH just a little bit better for us. Yeah, cool. So that's what MIH is all about. Super excited for it to release. We're just testing it. So we did our first round of testing. I think it was Sunday night. So Sunday night we did our first round of testing, and we had a whole lot of we had a whole list of bugs and stuff that we found with this update, and we spent Monday and today, Tuesday, fixing those bugs. It was a little bit of a mission. There was some bugs that we had no idea how to fix, but we made a plan for it. We had to recreate one of this package, specifically in the business profile one. So it wasn't smoothly swiping through like what you're seeing now. So this, I don't know why, but it's booming. Is it as smooth on this side? So it's not as smooth on this side. I'm seeing some jumpiness when it comes to the old version, but now with the new version, smooth AF. Yeah, very smooth. I'm loving it. So all of this has provider enabled inside it. And so I was thinking, what can we do next? So I don't think we'll have a release. So this is the November release, right? So version 1.2.2 is going to be our November release of MIH. So I don't think we're going to have a December release for MIH. We will do work, but I don't think we want the stress of implementing an update during December times, during festive seasons and all of those things. Because I know when I was still in the corporate world, they had a concept called year-end freeze, right? Where from middle of March all the way up until middle of Jan, there was no changes were to be made on any systems, any critical systems, that is. So I think we're going to follow that same approach. We'll still work on things, work on ideas, what we on our roadmap for the next for the year to come, and see how things are. But I don't think we're going to get any other versions. So in the meantime, I was thinking, I enjoyed working on the Minesweeper game during the MIH lives with everyone over here, with the people of Mzansi. It was quite cool, quite entertaining, quite challenging also. So I want to follow along that path, but let me know in the chat. So my thing is I want to work on bigger a bigger project during the day because I have more time. I don't have to yap a lot. I can just sit and think and work on that. But then during the lives, what we can do is answer your questions, of course, if you have any. But then, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. Just followed me. Who is this that just followed me? Theo. Shout out, Theo. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. I don't know why it didn't pop up over here. Interesting. Just registered. Shout out. Let's go have a look. Shout out. Who was this? Who was this? Freeman Madlala. Thank you so much for joining the MIH community. We are now sitting at 1,020 people and 49 businesses are part of the MIH community. We appreciate you. And yeah, if you have a business, please feel free to set up your business account because MIH is not only for people, but it's also for businesses. So let's ask, or no, we won't ask Mzansi now. We won't ask Mzansi. But yeah, once you do set up your business profile, your business will be added to the Mzansi directory where people can search for you. People and businesses can search for you. Was there a whole Redmi that joined? Thank you so much. So let me know, Freeman, which package would you like us to chat about? So since you are new to MIH, I'll tell you what my favorites are. So my first favorite is the Mzansi wallet. So this is a place for you to store all your loyalty cards digitally. We have many different cards. If we open up we have many cards that are available here for us. Let's go to this one. There should be more on this side. Many cards over here for you. I was just using it now when I was at BP. So BP is having let me see if I have the flyer. So I don't have the flyer on me, but BP is having a competition to win like a Mini Cooper and some other prizes and things. But you have to swipe your BP card and you have to swipe your Pick and Pay Pick and Pay Smart Shopper card. You have to swipe those two cards in order to get entered into the competition. So because we are using MIH and we have set up our Mzansi wallet, we were able to enter this competition. So please feel free. This is my favorite feature. I use it all the time. My next favorite feature. This is Mzansi AI, of course. So Mzansi AI is our friendly AI assistant. Let's send hey. It's here to answer any of our questions, help us with our writing, any of those kind of things. Thank you so much, Freeman, for the roses. How many roses is that? 4 roses. 12 roses. Shout out. How do you use the cards? Perfect. Theo, thank you so much for that. So let's answer your question before we speak about Mzansi AI. So when you first download the MIH app, and thank you so much, Freeman, for 12 roses. We appreciate you. So Theo is asking the questions. How do you use the cards? So perfect. I'll tell you about the Checkers cards because I use it all the time. Checkers is close to me. So when you first download the MIH app, you will see the Mzansi wallet. You can click on this. You should be greeted with a message explaining how to add a card to your Mzansi wallet. But basically, you click on the menu button at the bottom of the screen, click on Add Loyalty Card. It will appear over there for you. Then you click on the down arrow and you can choose the type of card that you want. So let's say, for example, I want a boxer card, right? Then you can give it a title, like say, for example, it's your wife's card that you want to load to your wallet. And then you can either manually enter the card number or click on scan. What scan will do is, while using the app, it'll open up your camera and you must just put the barcode in the square over here and it will scan it for you. I don't have a card on me right now. But let's add some numbers in. And then once you are done scanning or done adding your card number, you click on add. It'll add it to your Mzansi wallet, so you can see boxer, wife. And then all you have to do is when you get to the cashier, you take out your phone because you've downloaded the MIH app and head over to the Mzansi wallet and open up your boxer card. This will appear. Then you just hand your phone over to the cashier, or you can scan it yourself. Sometimes the cashiers don't want to take your phone, so you can just scan it yourself or show them your phone, your Mzansi wallet, and they'll just use their scanner to scan it, and then it's as easy as that. It's as easy as using the physical cards. So yeah, I use this all the time. Plus more, Checkers. I use it at Spa. Which other places is my favorites to use it at? Spa, Checkers, Woolies is also another one that I go to. Uh, like I mentioned, BP. I use it there. We've just added Engine in. So there's lots of places where we use this. It's just a cool thing to have on your side, because sometimes you don't even know if you have one, but it's over there for you, and you don't want to miss out on any deals also. So cool. So that's how you use it. I hope that explains everything for you, Theo. But cool. Let's listen to Mzansi AI and see what Mzansi AI sounds like. So Mzansi AI is our friendly. Oh, thank you so much. I see there's a follow. Kem Kemisetso. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. If I missed anyone, just raise your hand and then we'll give you a shout out. But let's listen to Mzansi AI and see what Mzansi AI sounds like.
Hey there, hand waving, so glad to hear from you. I'm Mzansi AI, your friendly assistant here on the MIH app. Smile, what can I do for you today? Whether you have a quick question, need help with a creative writing task, or just want to chat, I'm here to help. Just let me know what's on your mind. Sparkles.
Thank you so much, Mzansi AI. So that is Mzansi AI. What we can do is, please tell me about MIH in one line. Right? Make it even shorter, because Mzansi AI tends to talk long stories to us. Let's listen to what Mzansi AI has to say about what MIH is all about in one sentence.
The MIH app is South Africa's first super app, designed to streamline both personal and business life with features like profile management, a wallet, and handy tools like a calculator and calendar, all in one place. Sparkles.
Thank you so much, Mzansi AI. So once you create and set up your MIH account, you'll have access to all of these features. So those are my the top two favorite features. The next favorite feature, so I have a top 4 favorite, right? I am a little bit biased, but I have a top 4 favorite. And so the next one is the Mzansi directory. So the Mzansi directory is a place for you to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. So on the people search, there's not much that's over here, that's happening over here. So if I search Yaso, my profile will appear, and you can see my my username, name, surname, the type of profile that I have, and also a short my short personal mission that's over there. But if we go back, let's switch over to the business search. So in the business search, I'll use the filter, and I'll filter for specific businesses. There's many businesses, like I mentioned, there's 49 businesses inside the MIH community, like barbers, advertising agencies, AI businesses, beauty salon, clothing industries, consulting companies, gaming companies, software development companies, ICT companies, logistic companies. There's photography. There's many, many, many businesses inside the MIH community, or part of the MIH community. So let's search for consulting company. Oh, no, let's not search consulting company. Let's search advertising. Right? We click on search. We'll get Tando ads. If we click on this, you will see their profile picture, the name of their business, the type of business they are, what's their mission and vision. So Tando ads, their mission is to revolutionize the African advertising landscape by making digital, outdoor and indoor advertising accessible, transparent, and empowering for everyone. From major brands to small local businesses, they cater for everyone. They currently have a 5-star rating. You can call them, email them. If they did have their location set, you would be able to navigate to them. You can visit their website, give them a rating, or add them to a bookmark. So I've already rated them and added them as a bookmark. If we swipe over, you'll see my rating. You can see Yaso_Meth, that's me. The most innovative ads company in Africa. And they do have 5 stars. And if you'd like to visit them, you can do that now by just scanning this QR code on the screen, and it'll take you directly through to their business info tab, which is here. Cool. So yes, this is my third favorite package inside the MIH app. The next one is the calculator. I know you might be thinking, oh, why is a calculator your favorite one? But I'm going to show you now. So we do have just a simple calculator where you can just do your normal calculations and stuff. But the one that I want to show you is the tip calculator. So imagine you're going out with either a friend or your horse karamaima, right? And the bill comes. Now, what you would normally do is scribble on the bill to try and calculate, okay, what's 10% of this, and do that and do that. So we don't need to do that anymore. All you have to do is enter the amount like this, enter how much you'd like to tip them. So let's say you want to tip 13% because you're just being frisky like that. Now you're asking yourself the question, am I splitting this bill or am I not splitting the bill? If you are splitting the bill, you can click on it and it has how many people. But if not, just leave it unselected and you can click on calculate. And then it immediately tells you what the tip is and how much the bill is going to cost, the new total is going to be. And if you are splitting the bill, let's say for example, you're now 7 people that is a part of your table. Now just imagine you're doing a calculation of what's 13% of 1,124 rand, and then split that among 7 people. This is a complex calculation. But now with the MIH app and the MIH calculator, you just enter your values, click calculate, and then your information is over there available for you to see. So you can see each person in this scenario is going to pay 182 rand, and this includes how much the tip is going to be. So everything is included in that total. And then next, inside the MIH calculator is a forex calculator also. So what you would do is enter the amount. So I'm going to use 3 because our Patreon and our TikTok subscription is $3 US dollars. So I'll just search USD, and then I'll convert that to a ZAR. Let me go ZAR to a ZAR, calculate, and then you can see currently as we speak, as at today, the 4th of November, 3 US dollars is about 52 rand, no cents. So quite cool. Remember to read our disclaimer before using this. But yeah, this is my favorite feature. These are the features that I use all the time inside MIH. Yo, I'm so impressed with how smooth things are. I don't know why things are looking so crispy these days with MIH. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So cool, that's what MIH is all about. Let me know if you have any questions. We can ask Mzansi AI about MIH, or if you have any questions about your one, or if you are a business, please let us know. Send us you can do this right now during the live. You can send us your link to your business. Preferably we would want to see it through the Mzansi directory, but if you just want to send the link right now, you can send the link and we can discover what you're all about inside the Mzansi directory. So I do have a few favorite businesses over here, like let me go this side. I think here's where my favorite businesses are. So this is my actual profile over here. So you can see obviously MIH #1 on our list. Then we have Cubic 3D, an ad tech company. We have Jacobs & Co., a consulting company. We have Find a Live Club, which is a free website for, so it's a Live Club finding website, right? Then we have Bree Developers, an AI business. Culture Apparel, which is a clothing and printing service. MUN Sites, a software development company. SQA Ninja, an education company. Alpha Kept, a gaming company. Salted ID, a digital solutions company. Tando Ads, the one that we just seen, an advertising company. Let's head over to their, let's finish this and we'll head over to their business. Netloom, a software development company. Nestigen, a tech company. Pisces Swimming Academy, a swimming lessons company. JC Photo Booth, a photography company. And UX Corp, a software company. So these are just only but a few of the businesses inside the MIH app. So let's head over to Tando Ads and let's look at his website. So you can click on website and it will immediately take you through to the website. So if you on the web version like we are on right now, it does take you through to Lena D. Thank you so much for diving into the chat. Let's see. Hey brother, I'd like to use the app regularly, but the color scheme throws me off. We do have plans. We do have plans, Lenny D. We do have some plans for that, Lenny D. Thank you so much for the feedback. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So Lenny D is saying that they don't like the color scheme of MIH. So I'm assuming you're saying the gray color and the light blue color. So they are my favorite colors. So that's why they are there. But we do have some plans. So as you can see inside MIH right now, there's no settings package, right? So there's no way for you to switch to a light theme or change the color and all of these kind of things, right? So that's one of our plans for the next update of MIH. Now that we've sorted out provider, like I mentioned earlier, inside MIH, providers over here, we just migrated over to provider. This is going to manage our state and our data and all of those kind of things. So it's going to make managing light theme, dark theme, or what my plan is for you to select your own colors. So I'm not going to force everyone to choose my colors or my color and an alternate color scheme. What I'm going to do is you are going to be able to set your own primary and secondary color for MIH. So one day in the future, so please, Lanny D, if you haven't downloaded the MIH app yet, please feel free to download it now and bear with us in the meantime. But definitely sometime next year, like sometimes next year, maybe end of Jan, we'll probably come out with a new settings package that caters for all of these kind of things, where you'll be able to customize MIH to your own liking. We appreciate you. I saw some comments were filtered. I have it downloaded. Shout out, shout out. Let us know what's your favorite package to use inside MIH. I see something MIH was, or TikTok was saying some comments were filtered out. Whoever commented something, please feel free to message again, because I have no idea how to get back there, how to see them. My apologies, my apologies. TikTok is garbage sometimes. So yes, we do have plans for a settings package. Like you see, it currently, so you see how the tiles automatically adjust for us and stops at this size where it's 2 in a row. So we also want to change things to make it, you can set up how many rows, how many columns and things you want, and what's the minimum size, maximum size, all of these kind of things that's going to make MIH your own. So that's what our plans are, to make MIH feel like yours. And yeah, so one day we're going to have like, if we go into a business, let's go to MIH, like this QR code over here, it'll be your own color scheme that you set inside here. So when you are showing people your business QR code, then it'll fit your business's theme and your business's look and feel for the application. So excited for that in the future. I couldn't get it done in this update because the last time we updated was, I think, the 6th of October, and it's nearly the 6th of November. So yeah, our provider work that we did, it did take quite a lot of time to firstly understand it, and then secondly start implementing it and seeing how to retrofit what we have, or how we did MIH, or how we coded MIH. So yeah, definitely plans for the future. Thank you so much, Lenny D. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Cool. Is there any other questions out here? Because let's go back over here. Things are working quite smoothly over here. I don't want to test it. Thank you so much, Letukutula. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Make sure you download the MIH app, available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or MIH app, and we'll appear at the top of the list for you. So yes, Lenny D, if you're still out there, let us know what do you want to use MIH for daily, because we are having something. So I'm assuming the calendar, but we do have something coming out, the Minesweeper package, that I'm probably going to use every single day. So I want to tell you a story right now. So I just released the version 1.2.2 of MIH for internal testing. That's just our current MIH developers having access and testing things out. So I just pushed that to internal testing. And then on the same day, I was meeting a potential client who would like to be onboarded into MIH and use our specific servers, or have our or use our specific services, right? And while I was waiting for them, so I was sitting at Starbucks. We were meeting at Starbucks. I was sitting and waiting for them, and then I thought, you know what? This is the exact reason why we created the Minesweeper package. So whenever you are waiting for something, instead of you mindlessly scrolling through social medias and things like that, what you can do is now play a Minesweeper game. So if we click on Minesweeper, so I'm not going to do it here. I don't want to mess up our leaderboard. Let's do it in dev. So this is our Minesweeper game. You will be able to see the different leaderboards of the different scores and things. So while you are sitting, like, how I was first thinking about this was when you are, let's say for example, you go grocery shopping. So this is something that we do all the time. You go grocery shopping, you get everything you need, and then when you're about to, or when you're standing in the line for the queues, you would open up MIH to access your Mzansi wallet. So MIH will already be open. So instead of leaving MIH and going onto Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all of those other social medias, what you'll just do is go over to the Minesweeper package, and while you're waiting in the queues, you'll just play some Minesweeper games and try and get on the different leaderboards, or just improve your own scores. So that's how we are envisioning it. And we are going to have more games to keep you occupied for more things. So like I mentioned, Flappy Birds. Flappy Birds is something that we would like to do also. So yeah, in the future. And then also, instead of doing Flappy Birds, what I want to do is I want us to start working on a MIH lists or Mzansi lists, like to put your grocery list there to do tasks. All of those kind of things can be inside MIH, because it's also for people and businesses. On the business side, you might use that for different tasks that you want to get done, maybe for a specific day or for your team or things like that, managing that kind of things. So I'm split between working on the lists idea and working on a new game for us. So we'll see how it goes. I'll sit and think about it, plan out our roadmap for the future, and then we'll see that, because there's many ideas out there. We can have a look right now, actually. Where is tasks? So let's go to Google Tasks, and let's go to our book of work and backlog. So the next thing that we have to do is we're going to definitely do email verification. Yeah, we're going to definitely do email verification for MIH. Now that we have provider set up, I feel like it laid down the foundation for setting this up. So we'll just have to learn that. That's the only thing in our in progress section. Then our book of work, like I mentioned, we do have a Flappy Birds clone that we want to do. Then Flutter. So file compression, I also want to learn file compression inside Flutter. For when you're uploading pictures and things and one-day videos, we will have a mechanism of compressing it so that it's not taking up so much storage on our side. Then enabling, so overhauling. So let me say Mzansi wallet overhaul. Mzansi wallet overhaul. So the Mzansi wallet overhaul, what that'll be is basically, currently we only allow barcodes to be scanned and to be accessed, used through MIH, but now we want to expand it to QR codes. And also what we want to do is not restrict you to the businesses or the loyalty cards companies that we loaded onto MIH. It's going to be for all companies. So we have found an API in the past that allows us to do that, to search for company logos and things like that. Then you can you'll search for company, any company in the world, and then you'll select whether it's a barcode or a QR code, and then what you'll do is you'll just scan that, and then we'll have that sorted for you. So once again, that's in the future that we can do. Mzansi List, like I mentioned, have a roadmap, a feature inside MIH that shows the different people of Mzansi what we are currently working on. And then lastly, we want to get onto the Meta Quest store. So this is Facebook's marketplace for their applications, for their VR headset. But they are more restrictive than all of the other Play stores out there, because they don't allow you to use specific features over here that we currently using inside MIH, specifically updating the screen brightness. So Meta doesn't allow us to do that. And also they are currently working on the Android SDK version 34. I think they recently moved to 34. But MIH uses the latest version, latest SDK of Android, which is Android 35, I think. Yeah, you see there's it over here. Downgrade. So I'll have to downgrade MIH to 34 in order to access this. So I'll just wait for a bit, and I'll see. I'm sure Meta one day will update to the latest version of Android to keep up to date with all of their stuff. So that's our book of work. And then we also have a backlog with many, many ideas. These are ideas from the people of Mzansi, ideas that we came up with, and just sitting over there waiting for us. So UPI payments inside, okay. So many ideas. So this one came from someone, one of the people of Mzansi, to give businesses a subdomain that allows them to edit. But we basically have this business QR code. So each business has this page over here. So not this page in particular, but this page over here. Yeah. So they have this that's publicly accessible, and from here you would click on their website to take you everywhere. We're going to add more features to this to make it more robust, to show things, but once again, slow and steady wins the race. We'll get there in the future. Then an invoice and quote generator system. So that's also cool, especially now that I am invoicing and giving out invoices to potential clients. I would like something like that inside MIH. Instead of me using Excel like I'm currently using, I'd rather use MIH to generate these documents for me and manage them and store them in one place, instead of me keeping it in documents over here and then losing it and all of these different things. So definitely something in the future. This is a payment system someone suggested during the live. Notifications is also one of them. So closely linked with notifications is requesting a connection with someone. So remember, we do have the people side of MIH, which is, if we go back over here, so if we switch over, you have the people search. So you do have the people search, and at the moment when we search for someone, let's search Yaso, and click on their profile, all you get to see is their information. You can't connect with them, you can't follow them, you can't see their QR code to share stuff with them. None of that information you'll be able to do. But in the future, we're going to add like a connect button or add as contact or something like that, and then a notification is going to get sent to this user, telling them that I want to connect with them. So yeah, it's closely linked with the notification package. Then we want to overhaul our calendar package. So if we click on this package on PubDev, you'll see that it looks very much like the Google Calendar, right? This looks way better than our current implementation inside MIH. So we are going to go this route, but it is slightly different because they talk about events and all of these different kinds of things. But yeah, we want to do that in the future. Add mediation. So we did do Metis. So we can add the other companies. Now that I have experience with Meta, I'm sure I can do any of these companies over here to add more better ads to be displayed to you instead of these dodgy ads that were previously being displayed. And then business has links field. Also, yeah, like a social field. So once again, while we're updating this, maybe like a place to show like the different social medias. So all these different social medias over there. Same thing on the business side. We can add that. Emergency button. We could have that also. Settings package. Lanny D. You see it is chilling over there waiting for us. Then our AI toolkit, so overrolling Mzansi AI to use Flutter AI toolkit. So let's have a look at that. Flutter AI toolkit is very cool, extremely cool, but we needed to know provider in order to use it. So Flutter AI toolkit. Yeah, Flutter AI toolkit. So set AI. Yeah, let me scroll down to see if there's any videos or nothing. Let's see. Yeah, so it gives you a chat screen. It gives you audio recordings. You can submit pictures. You can submit files, and it has like a nice chat look and feel, and you can customize it and make it your own. So I want to implement something like this. However, you'll see over here, where is this? You'll have to set up like a provider or something in order to use it. I was having a chat with Gemini about it, and Gemini was telling me that you'll have to set up a provider and all of this and that, and we didn't know provider at the time. So it was quite scary. So we left it for later. And then new floating menu. Yeah, many different things out there. But let's flip over here. Cool. And then let me flip on this side. So yeah, that's our plan. So we're just going to, remember, this is all just scattered right now, all over the place. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to like formalize it, like create an actual roadmap, create a plan, and how long we want to work on it, and all of those kind of things. So yeah, that's our plan for the future. We'll make an announcement sometime in the future about what's next for MIH. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH Live this evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you for attending, for participating, for downloading the MIH app. Remember, it is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the Huawei App Gallery. Just search MIH or MIH app, and you'll find us at the top of the list. And also, if you enjoyed the MIH Lives, where we weren't really coding that much today because we were just done with our update. But if you enjoy the MIH Live, please feel free to follow us. And we are live Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. for about an hour 15 minutes, sometimes an hour 30, where we either coding about MIH, chatting about MIH, looking at the new businesses, or just answering some questions and having fun with everyone. And if you'd like to support us, you can, like I said, follow, watch our videos, like it, repost it, share it, all those nice things, and use MIH. That's how you can support us. But if you'd like to support us even further than that, what you can do is you can become a premium member of Mzansi. By becoming a premium member of Mzansi, that unlocks specific perks for you. So there's 4 perks in particular that I can speak about. So that's the early access to the latest version of MIH. Then we have a private Discord server where we can have chats and things. Then we have monthly hangouts with our premium members of Mzansi. So we have a live call together where we chat and stuff. Instead of us chatting over the chat, we like a face-to-face conversation. And then we have shout-outs during the lives. So cool, thank you so much. Please feel free. You can become a premium member of Mzansi through TikTok. Follow us and then click on the subscribe button. Or you can do that over on Patreon. To find that, you can head over to the About MIH package, click on that, and then click on the Support Our Journey button. That'll navigate you over to Patreon. And it's about, like we just saw, it's $3, and $3 is about 53 Rand at the moment. So it's about around 50 Rand, depending on the exchange rate and stuff. But cool, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH Live this evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And we hope to see you here tomorrow, and let's keep working hard, Mzansi.